Nat Turner is an important historical figure, the most important slave rebel in the history of the United States, and someone that I think we should grapple with as a historical figure. But more than that, he's someone who connects to the times. I mean, we see this in Nate Parker's movie, Birth of a Nation, that's coming out. We see this in the opening of the Smithsonian Museum, which is going to feature Nat Turner's Bible as one of the exhibits. We see this in the ways we think about violence and black violence and white violence in things like the Black Lives Matters and questions of police violence. This is, Nat Turner does not just speak to us about something that's happening that we should learn about in the classroom for a test. Nat Turner's Revolt speaks to the issues that are in America today. And so for that reason, I think people should really grapple with this and think about this subject. In August of 1831, Nat Turner and 4 other slaves decided to fight against slavery. The rebellion was short-lived. It didn't last much more than a day, although various rebels remained at large for longer. Nat Turner himself wasn't captured for a couple months. But the rebellion killed about 5 dozen whites. Sometimes when Nat Turner said it's time to start a rebellion, people joined him with alacrity. Thomas Heathcock was in his home when 2 young slaves came up to him and said, "The slave rebels left a message, we must join them." And Thomas Heathcock said, "Well, then you must join them." And then he turned to his wife and says, "Get me some food, I'm going to go with them." Other people fought for their masters. Now, they didn't fight for their masters because they thought slavery was a great idea. They fought for their masters because they thought the slave revolt was dangerous. This is the last moment where Virginia seriously considers an abolition scheme. The Civil War itself would have been remarkable. I mean, if Virginia didn't have slavery or was abolishing slavery, it's hard to imagine the Civil War happening as it did. So it's a really important moment in American history. Nat Turner is an important figure. And you know, while it's great to go see a movie and see a dramatization of it, I think it's really important that we have to remember that Nat Turner is a historical event, and we have documents that tell us about this, and my book tells us about this. In many ways, the movie can make it immediate, it can make it powerful, but it isn't Nat Turner's story. It's the story as imagined by Nate Parker and others. Instead of Birth of a Nation, The Land Shall Be Deluged in Blood really tries to get us and get you, the reader, into Nat Turner's world.